Hello, my name is Daniel Blackburn, and I am 32 years old. I am technically a millennial. I was born in 1993. I don't know why I said technically. I fall in that thing, but it's kind of like towards the end. I don't know. I didn't grow up in the 90s. I was born in the 90s, and then I kind of like fumbled my way through the first 5 years of my life, right? I didn't really grow up like people got to actually experience the 90s, right? So I'm going to try and dedicate myself to doing these videos in one long format rather than cutting it up like 100 times because, I don't want to edit videos too much if I'm being very particularly honest right off the bat. I don't know how, and I think it's going to take more out of me than I have. And I don't have a lot. So I'm a disabled veteran. I went to Bahrain, Qatar, and Iraq. I did the war on terrorism. OEF, Operation Enduring Freedom or Freedom Sentinel. I can't remember where it was, but I was in one of those. I got stuff to prove it, right? I have orders and stuff, is what I mean. So, honestly, I think that people are just so fucking burnt out. Like, it's really tough to explain it, man. Like, I don't know. The way that it's working right now is, I think there's about to be a huge shift, if I'm being honest. If I, you might even already be seeing it on YouTube, honestly. Like, the people, you're starting to see people that, or at least I'm starting to see people that have less than 15,000 subscribers. I've seen people with less than 2,000 subscribers here lately that are starting to pop up, getting promoted and stuff like that. And man, I think they're onto something, dude. I really are. I think that they really are onto something. There you go. Maybe that's the way to say it. But the thing about it is, dang, man, life's just not in a good spot right now. I quit my job because I got punched in the face by a kid at the workplace that I worked at. It's pretty par for the course, so I can't be too mad about it. It's what happens whenever you're like trying to get an autistic kid to do stuff. They gonna punch you in the face if they don't like you. It's normal, right? It's just not a good set for my mentality, so I quit that, right? Because I didn't want to, I didn't want nothing to happen. I'm not the type of person that just likes to dawdle, right? So I was like, all right, I'm not feeling that anymore, and my mentality can't handle getting hit in the face by a kid again. So I quit that job, and since then I have been looking for jobs, right? I've went out of my way to use pretty much every resource I have available to me as a veteran. I'm working with the Texas Veteran Commission. I'm working with like all these people because I don't have enough money to cover my bills. I'm about to get my car taken away from me if I'm even being like super real, like not doing that for, I'm not doing this, not saying this for fucking anything, but what I'm saying is, if you don't come save yourself, then nobody's gonna come save you. And it's looking like there's people coming out of the woodworks that are saving themselves right now, and I would like to be part of that trend. I'm about to fucking save myself. So if you see this video, please take it upon yourself to do something for yourself outside of the man, outside of your 9 to 5. Please do something for yourself on the side. If you got a $9,000 tax return, take $1,000 and put it somewhere for yourself. Like, man, I know it's hard. Life's so hard right now, dude. Like, The only thing that is literally keeping me going is the fact that I'm a father, man. If I did not have a child, dude, oh, I probably would have checked out a long time ago, if I'm being honest. Like, and I get pretty much half my expenses paid for every month because the Army disability. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been underrated for years, and I'm trying to get rated to 100% because I can't even fucking be around people, if I'm being honest, more than 3 hours before I like want to freak out. So, like, I can't imagine how some of y'all are just doing it. I mean, I see how some of y'all are doing it, and it's like gig jobs and stuff like that. Gig jobs and stuff like that is just crazy. People trying to make $5,000 a week off gig jobs and stuff. I'm like, dang, you are pushing yourself a lot, brother. But I mean, they're getting it better than I am. They have more money than I do, so I can't. It's not like I'm trying to shit on them. I'm just saying it's a hard life, dude. It's like, what are we doing for why? You know, because CEOs are that hungry. They have like 300% of the, it's like 300 to 1 is their normal salary compared to their workers' salary. And it's like there's starting to be a shift in society, right, where CEOs are actually, you know, normal people and aren't trying to like rake everybody over the coals. Right now, the reason why we're paying so much for anything is because CEOs have to get a cut, or the company. Like, we're literally right now, we pay like more than 50% of the money that we pay for things is for branding, right? Like, and that's not just some arbitrary number that I pulled from somewhere. Like, I could look that up and show you. Yeah, it's like a, if I okay, if I find that place, then I will link it somewhere, you know, somewhere. If I'm able to find that number, right, I will link that somewhere. It might not be a peer-reviewed study, right, but there's at least enough sense in there to be able to understand that half of, at least 25%, I think is half, if I remember correctly, goes to literally just the brand name. In most situations where the things are big brand names like Yeti and stuff like that. And I mean, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. You know, it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna, hey, prove me wrong. If you get a better number than 50, and it's like 37, that's like, dude, if we're still paying 37% for just the name, what are we doing here? Anyways, not trying to defend if my numbers are wrong. If they're wrong, they're wrong. It's not a big deal. But there is some amount of money that goes to just being the brand name. And while that's always been a situation, right? It's always been a key thing in life, you know, because you want the better one, because, you know, some names are better than others, you know, in terms of like usability for applicable, you know, things like, I don't know, like Dr. Squatch, dude. Their deodorant doesn't hurt me in the same way that Old Spice does. Old Spice gives me like itchy, burny pits, bro. But like Squatch doesn't, you know, or Dr. Squatch doesn't, whatever. And that's just the way it is, dude. And it's like they formulated the thing for it, and I mean, it's $15. That's outrageous. I don't want to be paying $15 for it, but it doesn't cause me to have huge amounts of discomfort under my armpits. And it's like, we're paying for these luxuries, yes, but at the same point, same tune, same time, same turning point, right? We don't have the availability to continue paying for these luxuries. Like, society is on a downward trend. We are about to go back to literally making our own clothes, if I'm being honest. Unless we actually go back to war, there's no way that we like, as a society, recover from this in the next 5 to 10 years. Like, it just feels irredeemable. Like, the fact that we went through this shit in 2008 is just horrifying to me. It's like, how have we not learned? And then Congress is still closed, bro. Like, they haven't done a damn thing right in fucking 30 years, bro. Neither side, no side. The government hasn't done much right in the past fucking 50 years. So it's like, I don't know, man. What's gonna break? Are we gonna break? Is the system gonna break? Are we gonna get tired? Like, what are we doing here? Because, man, it's just, you know? But I don't know, man. Like, on top of that, like, I have, dude, student loan debt. I don't even have a job, so they're like, oh, we're gonna garnish your wages. It's like, go ahead, dude. Are you gonna garnish my disability from the fucking army, bro? Go. Sure, man, go for it, dude. Like, I can't even get a job with the 4-year degree that you fucking gave me because you made everything that has to fucking do with psychology a fucking 6-year degree at least. So, not that it's necessarily a bad thing. You should have to know that stuff, but it's still fucking a lot to jump through those fucking hoops, man. I was a dumbass that picked it, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna sign off because now I'm just rambling. I hope you have a good day. But the way that we sign out is me and my daughter have this way to sign off, and whenever we hang out, we go, "You the best, we the best, 8-8." So, you the best, we the best, 8-8.